We live in a world where there is a backstory for every villain. There is justification for every wrong, for every laziness. Where people blame others for where they are in life. Although they may be right, the truth is, do you really want that for yourself? At the end of the day, there are people out there who had a dark past, were victims of circumstances, but they eventually became victors. And those are the people that we talk about, people we celebrate, people we remember. At the end of the day, do you want to be left explaining why you didn't live the life you wanted to live? A pity case? A tragic tale? Because there's one thing in common with everyone who let their feelings take the front seat, let their bad past cloud their judgment, and that is regret. It always ends with regret. No matter how we try to sugarcoat it, how we try to justify it, we always remember the winners. Nobody remembers the losers. Take a look at all the bad guys that were given backstories and ask yourself the real question. Do the backstory, the tragic past, does it really justify the wrongs they did? Today, I am not going to tell you to change or turn over a new leaf. I am just going to ask one question. What happens when you remain the victim? When you let others hold the power over your life?
You wake up at 10 a.m. You don't feel good about waking up by this time. You promise yourself you're going to wake early the next day. But you've been saying that for a month. You know you won't. You reach for your phone, and before you know it, you've spent an hour scrolling short videos. You won't even recall when you leave the app. But it's all right. You had a rough childhood, so this is your coping mechanism. You reached for your fridge, and the first thing that goes into your mouth is sugar and junks. You look bloated, and you don't like the way you look. But it's okay. You were bullied in high school. Yet another coping mechanisms. This would really show your bullies, huh? I mean, I guess they're the ones overweight. You go online and insult or ridicule people with the life you secretly desire, therefore killing your ideal. This goes on and on. The days, they keep coming, opportunities keep going. Maybe your bullies even end up having a good life. And it's not fair, yes, but that's the way it's been since the beginning of time. However, here's the thing. The time never stops. It just keeps ticking. You keep procrastinating, blaming, giving everyone else the power. And at the end of the day, you look back and realize that maybe, just maybe, you might have settled. It's not your bullies that is overweighted and constantly exhausted. It's you. It's not your parents or guidance that is struggling to make ends meet. It's you. It's not your ex that's hurt and lonely. It's you. You're the one living this life that you do not want, and you are like a caged bird, unable to leave your cage because food and shelter ain't promised out there. But even worse, you're a caged old overweight bird who can no longer leave the cage. You had one shot and you blew it. Yes, you were bullied. Yes, you had a rough childhood. Yes, you were heartbroken. A jerk played you well. Yes, you were at a disadvantage. You didn't have enough resources, enough money. But you can't help but wonder that maybe, just maybe, you could have done something differently. You realize in life there's no consolation prize, no runner-up. There are just winners and losers. And the winner takes it all. And everything becomes bleak.